Didn't even say it that loud. Right. I haven't spent much time here. I've only been literally finishing my night hikes and going in a tent. No fire or anything, because the logistics of me making a fire is time consuming. Which is fair enough when you're around camp, you know what I mean? I didn't come here to wild camp, I came here, but I did for the first one, a real wild camp. I come here basically to hike different places. I didn't do the day ones, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter. I may do with what I got. I'm used to night hiking anyway. Cheers to night hiking. It comes from like all the campsites I used to go to. There was one in near Cheddar Gorge I've been to, a wild campsite. The nicest one that I went to was in Exmoor. Literally the car's here and your tent's there. And it's next to a river as well, like a nice river. What did I use? My first ever campfire was just using kindling, actually. I knew nothing about fires. I only knew basics. I didn't know what type of wood to use. Didn't know about pine. Pine is just basically a fire starter, or if you want to quickly boil some water. It's not good to sustain heat. It's terrible wood. But pine is basically mostly for building stuff, you know what I mean? Fences, furniture, toothpicks. And it's a quick tree. Obviously oak is more dense, but oak was used to make warships and other ships. Because of its properties, it repels water. As long as you treat it, you still treat it anyway, but it's very good. Like, look at this. This is oak. Heavy as shit. But it will degrade over time. But this, it's amazing. Had some fun times with this, but someone's been chipping away at it. Inappropriate, or I think it just naturally cracked and fell off. So if on here it's starting to crack because it's drying out, it's losing its moisture, and obviously elements are getting in there like water and stuff like that. Yeah, you can see it's like the way that it's got fibres, a bit like a mussel. You've got like fibres in there which are intertwined to make one thing. That's how like nature is. It's amazing. It does show like a designer, because the thing is everything's designed and it has to work. And Walter J. Fife, I think, is a guy who talks about evolution and creationism. And he used to be a evolutionist. He was a zoologist, and through evidence that he's seen, he's become a 7-day Adventist. So he's obviously got scientific proof of it. I haven't seen it personally, but I do believe in a creative design because everything's complex. I like what he says, like nothing's uncomplex. If nothing of that animal or plant works, it won't survive. It will die, basically. I've seen death with kittens, mate. Fucking horrible. Every kitten died one by one. One of them, the last one that was the strongest, died in my arms. Well, in my hand. And then I had to bury all of them, and it was fucking horrible, mate. Like picking their carcass off and laying, like touching their stiff rigormortis, I think it's called rigormortis or whatever, stiff bodies, and they extend out, like literally they extend out when they die, so everything relaxes. Oh, it's fucking horrible, mate, even thinking about it now. Like the last one, you could see all its face was withdrawn because the mother stopped feeding them. And I was literally feeding this kitten food, begging for it to live, but the organs were shutting down. It was too late. Then I put it in a little box for it to like be safe, and it kept meowing all the time, and it crawled out like it didn't want to be in the dark. It was like slowly dying. It died in front of me, mate. It fucking broke my heart. Sent me into a really fucking dark place. It's horrible, mate. God knows what it feels like to see your loved one die like a human. It's fucking heartbreaking watching them deteriorate in front of your eyes, you know what I mean? Oof. Some men and women never marry again because they found their soulmate. It's actually quite beautiful, and then they die soon after they pass away. Same as my nan, she's holding on until, I think I've done a video call yesterday over there to make it more majestic, of course. And my dad's there, like, obviously spending time with Anita. And my nan's like, have you seen the castle? I went, no, I haven't seen the castle. No, there is a castle, there's Castle Drogo, but I didn't come here for that. That's a different type of adventure, which I do. I visit castles as well. I need a wee. Now they're dying down, I'm going to start cooking next, alright? I will go to bed for about maybe 2 hours and then get back up again, clear down the tent. I want to go to Bellevator tomorrow during the day, so I might go to Bellevator tomorrow, but I need to go in the Tavistock again to get some fuel and get another meal deal and a poo, and then go to Bellevator and find a place that's close. I think the one that's on the main road here, but we'll sort that out in a minute actually, while my food's cooking. Oh, should I do it in the morning? I'll go to Bellevator tomorrow. I'll take the full pack with me, and I'll do a coffee up there using the jet bottle. No, I'll use the Pathfinder, so I'll cook an all day breakfast up there as well. Yeah, I've got to go to Tavistock. Why do I need to go to Tavistock? I don't. Well, I'm obsessed with Tavistock. I do need a poo, and these two guys are still here. I'll have to go over yonder and find somewhere to go for a poo somewhere. Yeah, that's good footage. I'll get that as well. I'll bring the tripod. Yeah. Anyway, catch you in a bit, guys. Next segment will be cooking. Catch you in a bit.